A man stood beneath a tree, weeping loudly as he tied a noose with a rope. Two birds perched on a nearby branch were watching him. One of them asked, "Oh human, why are you crying?" He said, "My children have been starving for days. I have nothing to feed them, so I am going to end my life." Upon hearing this, both birds fell silent. Then one of them plucked a feather, which instantly turned into gold. Handing that feather to the man, it said, "Take this. Sell it to satisfy your children's hunger, and whenever you are in need, come back to this spot. We will help you." The man took the golden feather and returned home happily. Thanks to that feather, his poverty slowly began to fade. Now, whenever he was in need, he would come to the forest and the birds would generously gift him another golden feather to help him survive. However, one day his wife complained greedily, asking, "How long will we continue living like this, relying on just a single feather at a time?" Driven by her words, the very next day, he picked up his bow and arrow and set off toward the forest with a dark plan in mind. When he reached the tree, a bird began plucking its feather to help him as usual. At that very moment, the man drew his bow and shot an arrow at the bird. The struck bird collapsed onto the hard ground, twisting and writhing in terrible agony. Witnessing this horror, the other bird instantly cried out in a voice filled with shock and anger, "You absolutely cruel and heartless human! We saved you from certain death when you were hopeless, and we faithfully satisfied your starving children's hunger, yet you repaid our kindness with greed and cruelty. The human who is not grateful for a little in his greed for more, eventually loses everything." Saying this, the bird flew away and never ever returned again.